how about this one? How about the Cleveland Browns taking Travis Hunter 2 and then flipping up from 33 to, say, 20? Because, again, if it's a third-round selection and a fifth and sixth round swap, and Denver would be willing to go from 20 down to 33 to just pop out of the first round. Maybe you get Cleveland to sweeten that a little bit more. Okay? What if Cleveland went ahead? Because, again, if I'm already going scenarios with I think the Cowboys should move up from 12 to 2 to take Travis Hunter.
Rich. Yeah, I mean, keep him going.
What if the Browns, if Shedeur's dropping, trade into the first round again and get both Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders and basically become the Colorado Browns or the Cleveland Buffaloes on the first night of the NFL draft? What if they do that? What would Browns fans think of that?
Didn't they trade back in to take Johnny Manziel?
Well, you have something called the internet right there.
I get it. I think of it. I ask
I
it.
I don't know if they did, but I'm just saying, forget even if there's precedence or not.
They did. They moved up to 22.
How about they keep Myles Garrett? They get two veterans, and they get Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. How would you like that, Cleveland Brown fans? And all it would cost you would be whatever it costs to go from the top of the second round, 33rd overall pick, to 20.
So in 2014,
would that be the win?
Cleveland was at 26, and they swapped that along with a third-round pick, number 83, to move up to 22, which was Philadelphia, to take Manziel.
Well, and let's just assume
Shedeur's still there?
Shedeur could still be there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike just gave you the scenario here.
I know, but...
he just gave you the scenario.
There's a chance.
You say that like it's a bad thing, but you got to remember, you're a fan, so you want him to go into the right spot.
I know.
Hey, it would be great if he stirred, but if it's not a place where he can thrive, I'd rather him go later to a little bit better of a team as a fan.
Travis and him go together.
Here's who doesn't want that, and I think we need to start talking about this.
Okay.
Kevin Stefanski does not want that.
Why?
Because if the Browns start off slowly, all you're going to hear is, well, Deion should coach this team. And so now he gets immediately put on the hot seat.
I think anybody who drafts Shedeur.
Well, if they got both of them, then it's going to be even louder.
But the whole point of Stefanski's a two-time coach of the year. I know that means nothing, but
it's got to mean something.
I don't know. Why would they start slow? And I know you're saying it's the Cleveland Browns, but
well, Shedeur's week one starter.
No, I don't think he would be.
Great. Pickett starts out slow. They're 2-4. Here it comes.
Then throw Flacco in there.
Oh, gosh.
Why? Oh, gosh.
You saw how that went.
Last year's a different story. Flacco won the comeback player of the year with less of a roster
than he currently has. He had 4 good games.
He won comeback player of the year.
From the couch.
In a month and a half.
I get it. And then got absolutely smoked in a playoff game.
I don't know why Stefanski would be the one probably pounding the table for something like this.
You're immediately on the hot seat, and it's already on Deion watch. If that happens.
What? Then if that happens, I think Stefanski would find a gig somewhere else pretty damn fast.
Okay, I'm just saying the reality.
I don't think that's why you don't do something. You do something or you don't do something. I'm just throwing that out there for Browns fans. Why wouldn't they come back in and make a splash for Shedeur and take Travis Hunter to start it? And you keep Myles Garrett. And you get 2 veterans in your quarterback room. And now you got Jerry Jeudy and you got options, man.
Is Nick Chubb back?
He's not, though. He's a free agent, right?
I don't know. It just seemed to me at times that they ran the football effectively without him. But it would be a third. They would not pick again if they did something like that. They would not. Let me see here. They would not pick again until 94th overall. If they had to cough up their 3rd round pick.
those are your.
Why don't you
that's
get those
good
two
picks.
guys? Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. You still have your second.
No, you don't have your second. You give up your second to go do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you give up your third to go do that.
Oof. But yeah.
And then you don't choose again to your 94th overall. I believe I have this correct here. Food for thought, Browns fans. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.